Hello and welcome to Flexera 1. In this video we are going to review how we can analyze your cloud spend data and how we can start working towards the goal of Showback. Within Flexera we're able to ingest the spend from really anywhere. Of course when we're talking about FinOps, our big goal is bring in all of your public cloud spend. But many customers want to incorporate other types of spend to include into their total TCO, total cost of ownership. Things like private cloud costs, things like labor costs, maybe even incorporating the cost of a FinOps team. Whatever that is, Flexera lets you bring in all the spend into Flexera 1 and then start creating a Showback. We do this through a capability we call billing centers. Billing centers are powerful and let us go ahead and silo the spend between different departments, different teams within your environment, and it lets us then use RBAC rules to make sure that different teams only see the data that are relevant to their use case. We don't want to confuse anyone. We don't want to create too much data for anyone to analyze. Once we have created these billing centers, and you can see in our example, we're using Buyer Corp, we're using Seller Corp, we even have some internal departments as well. The point is that billing centers are really customizable. You can really create as many of these as you want. What's really nice is that once we create these billing centers, we can then go ahead and start analyzing the data just for this set. Or we can even go ahead and create what we call child billing centers. And you can even create child of child billing centers and child of child of child billing centers. The functionality here to let you organize and decide what the hierarchy looks like is endless. Once we do have all this data together and we're using different dashboards to analyze and have the good visibility to Showback, we can then go ahead and also look at this as a top level. Maybe what we want to do is create what we call a Showback report. So I pre-built this, and what we want to go ahead and look at right now is what services are the different billing centers using. So let's go ahead and pick Amazon Web Services. Then we can go ahead and automatically just see what's our biggest spend within Amazon Web Services for different services. I'll pick EC2 as the biggest spender, and then I'll pick US West as our region since it's the highest spend. We can then go ahead and scroll down here, and we can go ahead and say, show me just the billing centers for who is spending the most on EC2 resources. This is just one example, but we can really go ahead and create these different Showback reports for whatever you need to understand and whatever the granularity level is as well. Showback is really important to make every team be responsible for how much they're using in the cloud. We want to make sure that we're using the cloud both smart and responsibly. Thank you.